This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Message in the Box by Merriman. Chapter 1. Gabby. The large black dog stands in the middle of the road, staring me down, daring me to pass. I'd been in the middle of a drum solo on my steering wheel. Blue Oyster Cult was telling me to don't fear the Reaper, and my gloved hands pounded hard and fast to the beat. I was deep in the middle of a daydream about performing as a rock star drummer when the dog forced me to hit the brakes. The animal stops staring and paces from one weedy side of the road to the other. I slow, hoping it will move out of the way. When my car stops, it stops and stares again. Its brown eyes peer through my windshield, begging. The cross tattoo on my left forearm begins to tingle. My bright and easy day vanishes. I turn the radio down, my dreams of drum solos long gone, and pull my car to a stop in front of the dog. It begins pacing again, to the ATV parked at the end of a driveway, then to the mailbox at the other side of the road. The pacing grows frantic. Hoping no other cars will come at that moment, I pull over and put the Charger in park. Looking both ways down the deserted country road, I slowly open the door. The blast of spring air warms my air-conditioned skin, but goosebumps rise all over my body just the same. I love dogs, but I know better than to approach a large Labrador that is so agitated. The dog seems uninterested in hurting me. It whines and goes to the mailbox again. The tingle in the delicate cross tattoo on my arm increases as I make my way around the front of my car. Then I hear the moan and the faint cry for help. The spring weeds reach tall around the mailbox, but on close inspection I see some of them have been crushed. I hurry to the spot. A slight ditch falls away from the roadside, choked with weeds. Something flesh-colored is barely visible through the weeds. An arm. I step down the slight ditch to the arm, and the moaning man, preparing for a bloody scene. The man looks up at me with relief. I recognize him as a customer of Grandma Dot's. He has his hair cut there once a month, even though he has very few hairs left to worry about. "Mr. Sickmiller, what happened?" I crouch beside him, careful not to slide down the hill. "Are you hurt?" Mr. Sickmiller has suffered from multiple sclerosis for years, and it has racked his body into a painfully stiff, faded version of the man I remember from my childhood. "Gabby, thank God it's you. I've been down here for a long time." I heard Herbie up there pacing and whining, trying to get someone to stop, but cars kept passing by. I place my arm under his shoulders, thin and bony, and help him into a sitting position. "What happened?" I ask again. "I was getting my mail when I thought I saw something." He points to a spot further down in the ditch. "I tried to investigate but lost my balance. I don't walk so good anymore, you know." "I know," I say gently. "Are you hurt?" I search his body for injuries, but besides a large grass stain on his white t-shirt and a streak of dirt on his arm, he seems okay. "Just my pride. Sucks being so old and sick that you can't pick yourself up off the ground." He attempts to get his legs under him and up onto his feet. His oversized red Crocs slide out from under him and he falls again into the brush. With my help and 2 more attempts, he climbs on hand and knees up the ditch bank. Using the mailbox and my arm for support, he gets one shaky leg under him, then loses his balance. He lands in the road with a humph of pain. "I don't think I can get up," he mutters apologetically. "Might have hurt myself that time." He lifts his head, and a thin trickle of blood drips from his nose. I crouch next to him. Herbie crowds against his master. A faint sound of an approaching engine grows louder. "There's a car coming. You can't lay here." He puts a hand on the asphalt and pushes, but his body doesn't lift. "I can't," he says miserably. The engine sound increases. I jump into the middle of the road and flap my arms to get the car's attention. A police cruiser slows to a stop, a familiar patrol officer at the wheel. Officer Patterson has helped me on several occasions, and doesn't look at me with horror like some of the other officers on the Riverbend police force. Patterson rolls down the window.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.